Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, they have the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 20, NASDAQ off 2, S&P's down 3.5, gold contract down $16.50, trading at $1,579 an ounce. Silver off 46 cents at $28.47 an ounce. Platinum down 13 at $1,585 an ounce. Copper off a penny at $3.54 a pound. Light sweet crude down 86 cents, trading at $91.90 a barrel. Bonds up 8 ticks at 145.13. King dollar up 358 ticks at 82.03. The next stop on King dollar, folks, is at 82.25. We're going to get our head wrapped around that. 84 is on the way here. Euro down 79 ticks at 130.60, and the yen up 40, trading out at 92.64. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Deviant said it's best, folks, and what I mean specifically is this. You know, we go back to the highs, first off. Go back to the 20th of February. So what do you have the 20th? The 20th, we're up there at the 1530 mark. We come straight down, fast, furious, 1485. In between that fast, furious, though, what you had is this. First, we hit the 1497. Market tries to pop on the 25th. That's when the market got up to a high of 1575 and then got blown out down the bottom, closed out at 1487. What ends up happening yesterday? Yesterday, you go topside again, no volume whatsoever. Today, all this is doing, folks, and this is deviance at its best. And what I mean by that is that at large turns in the marketplace, this is exactly how the market operates. The volatility comes in the marketplace. And then what you see, and we've had 2 days in a row right now, there is a monster seller. I don't know if it's one person or one institution, but I'm going to show it to you. And it's amazing. If you listened yesterday, I showed it to you yesterday, you're going to see it again today. Last 10 minutes, again today, this was about as heavy as you could get. So check out what we have. The SPY, I'll just use the SPY because everyone can pull that up, okay? So the SPY, well, first off, at the SPY at 2:20 Eastern Time today, that's when the SPY, that's when the futures, that's when the S&P futures, the NASDAQ futures, the small cap futures, they were all testing the highs of yesterday as well as the highs of going back to the 25th. Now, that intraday high was on dramatically lighter volume. That was the test right there and there. Bottom line, that was it. The next leg off that at 2:30 this afternoon, that was the first sell that came in the marketplace. But check this out on the SPY. On the SPY, you know, when we were hitting those highs there, we hit those highs there on a 10-minute basis of 1.5 million per 10 minutes, okay? The reason I'm going through a 10-minute chart, folks, is that intraday, I've been doing this forever, and to me, a 10-minute chart really works well. There's real clarity inside it, okay? And yes, you're getting deep inside the marketplace. There's no doubt about that. But understanding, you know, where this is going on a very short-term basis, that's what you have to do. You always got to remember something. If you want to understand a short-term basis, you need shorter charts. A longer-term basis, you get longer charts. That's just how it goes. Well, bottom line. So the first sell came in. First sell wasn't that heavy, 2.7 million. The last 10 minutes, folks, okay, there was 16 million shares sold into the marketplace. Now, yesterday, in the last 20 minutes, 10% of the volume also came in the S&P, the Qs, and the IWM, okay? Today, it was 15%. The sell was extraordinary. So what did the sell do? What the sell did, folks, is this. The sell took the market south, and not only took it south, but took it south ASAP. The Qs. Let's go over to the, no, I'll do the Dow Industrials next. The Dow Industrials, we were talking about that yesterday, and what you have with the Dow Industrials, okay, the top line number is always a great line number what I mean specifically is that in the press to get more people into the marketplace. And that they use the Dow. They don't do it on purpose, but that's how it works, okay? What's the market doing? Dow's up. Dow's up. Okay, 30 stocks. Dow's up. Bottom line, Dow, get over the highs today, gave it up. Selling's coming in there. NASDAQ Composite. Now, the Composite has always been the weakest, no doubt. The Composite couldn't handle September 24th, okay? Bottom line. I mean, September 14th. Hadn't, couldn't handle that. So what you have is this. Composite today gets over the highs also, sells off like ASAP, okay? Big time. If you look at the 3 Qs, what you're going to see, the sell-off in the 3 Qs was extraordinary. Same type of setup. The 3 Qs today got to 67.74, closed at 67.10. This sell here, man, was insane. You're talking about monster money, folks, just waiting in the weeds. And they let all the traders come in, investors come in, buy, and then boom, just blow them right out of the water. With the Qs, we've done 27 million all day, and in the last 10 minutes, it did 9% of that. 2.4 million got thrown into that marketplace in the last 10 minutes. If we go over to the IWM, what you're going to see with the IWM, that is the small cap, of course, and what you're going to see in the small cap is that in the last 10 minutes, we did 3.9, so you also did 11% in the last 10 minutes. Is that important? Yeah, it's huge, folks, because the number. Well, here, let me bring you to the E-minis. Okay, if you want to see the key here to understand is that this is across the board. These trades, this is first off, this is monster institutions. It could be one person. I suspect it's someone that's saying, hey man, we're going south. We've fed enough of this, and we're going south in a big way. So the NQs, they average, at the highs there, they were doing 19,000 per every 10 minutes, right? Well, on the way down, folks, okay, we did, let me get this straight. Let me just get it right. Yeah, this is amazing. 483,000 contracts. No. Yeah, 483,000 contracts in 10 minutes. Okay? I mean, insane. Absolutely insane. There's a question of the den. How does window dressing play in here? Well, they broke the windows, folks. The windows are broken. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the gold market. Gold, we're going to go to the dollar because the whole deal here, what's going to happen again now is this. We're going in for the test of the low in the gold market. And I can tell you flat out, I do not like going in for a test at lows in the gold market or even at highs on a Friday. I suspect this low's not going to hold again. We're at 1579 right now. Now, we pulled back today in light of volume. We only did 178,000 contracts. That's not bad. We're going into 222,000 contracts. What the problem is doing that on a Friday. Because on a Friday, folks, people square positions. The gold market in general on a Friday is volatile beyond belief. So, it can turn into a real problem. Dollar. Let's go to the King Dollar. King Dollar, folks, is what's driving this market, and the market absolutely cannot stand it. What King Dollar did out here today, it just kept creeping up like the market had been creeping up. And bottom line is that it just wouldn't let go of a bid. It just kept bidding. There were just no offers out there. So King Dollar closed at its highs. We take this and we put this on a continuous contract, what you're going to see is that your swing point out here that she is going after right now is, well, actually, we already took it out. We just took it out. On a continuous contract, what happened is this. On the contract we're dealing with, it's 82.25. On a continuous contract, we've taken it out. It's 82.00. This King Dollar is going for the 84.25 level, folks, and that is a monster move. I mean, a monster move. So, get tied down, folks. That's the bottom line. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at some of the Dow stocks out there. The large caps, you had Caterpillar up 12 cents, Boeing was down 46, Oxy was up 10, we had Big Blue down $1.50, Johnson & Johnson was off 21. You stay right there, folks. So come right back.